everywhere. Having said that, friends, briefly about him, I'll be reading what he is known already, no doubt, but it is just a formality. I'm saying a paragraph about him. Shri Keshav Malik, a renowned Indian poet, art and literary critic, was art scholar and curator. He was art critic for the Hindustan Times between 1960 and 1972, on the Times of India from 1975 to 2000. Prolific writer, he published 18 volumes of poetry and edited 6 anthologies of English translations of Indian poetry. Shri Malik was awarded Padma Shri for literature in 1999. In 2004, the Lalita Kala Academy made him a fellow for his lifetime contribution. Shri Keshav Malik was born in the town of Miami, now in the Punjab, Pakistan. He grew up in Srinagar, Kashmir, where he graduated from the Homage College in 1945. From 1947 to 1948, he was personal assistant to Jawaharlal Nehru, first Prime Minister of India. Those were the turbulent years in Indian history, as you can recall. Shri Keshav Malik's poetry volumes include famous collections like The Lakes of Hills and Other Poems, Storm Warning, and Between Nobodies and Stars. The most recent publication is Waterfalls and Water. Just last week of May appeared, I believe. He actively participated in seminars and made valuable contribution to wherever, whatever gathering he had been. Shri Keshav Malik was the first president of the Poetry Society India. He remained the president of the Poetry Club of India all these years. He also remained an advisor to the National Gallery of Modern Art and an executive board member of the Lalita Kala Academy. He had such an impressive figure. I mean, he walked into any place. Nobody can afford to ignore him. It was just a Greek sculpture, sort of very impressive. May he be happy wherever he is. May God bless him. May he be with God himself. Friends, now, one after the other, you can come and do things. I will announce it from there itself. You can come over here and talk. The first speaker will be Ms. Jasleen Singh. She will be reading poems by Mr. Keshav Malik from Waterfalls and Water. This is the book I was mentioning about. I believe it came just a week before his departure. And this Ms. Jasleen Singh is a painter and a photographer, and she had been in the USA from 1983 to 2006. Ms. Jasleen.
I'm going to read you 2 poems, Keshav, from his new publication, Water Falling on Water. I think the first one I'd like to read is Water Falling on Water, as that was the last poem that he read to me before the book came out, and it's the title of the book. Unable to play a useful part in the world as it is, he turns his face into the light as it reflected. Unable to play a useful part in the world as it is, he turns his face into the light as is reflected in the millimeter of water spread on the floorboard. Water and light, and from the running faucet, musical strains, and he is magically equipped with wings of fresh meaning. Yes, deep is the sound of the water falling on water. The water that goes its own way, tearing and leaping off the brimful bucket, and accelerating as it runs towards the drain. Surely strains raised by the maestro, says he to himself. Or perhaps there is a queen bee of music hereabout in the falling water, and to which all those bright bubbles in the bucket are servers, and servers all the forming circles and all the rings and ringlets. So holy this thrilling, that even a plasticity world is received into sacred space. And so he knows now what he too most needs, a filling. To fill with the music of life and death, to fill to the brim with ripples of knowing and unknowing, the body recover a lost self. self.